Good afternoon. There's been some discussion and videos on YouTube about Italians and Jews at the moment. Not just Italy, in Switzerland, other European countries, and even in Mongolia, where people have a dislike of Jews again, or just if somebody has a Jewish surname, or in Mongolia if they hear them speaking Hebrew. Now, we're not living in the 1930s or 40s anymore. I think over 80 years have passed since the Second World War, possibly more than 80. So why are we still trying to drag up the same old stuff? Now, I remember when I was a kid and we learnt about Clifford's Tower at school, which was in York, and all the Jews are put in there and they set fire to the tower. It's a problem that's a very old problem that's come to lots of countries, and not just countries in Europe, also the Middle East. So none of us can really say that our country never did anything like that, because it all goes back many hundreds of years. And to the Middle Ages, there was a lot of it then. So I'd just like to pray and think about this problem. As I've said before, we're all made in the image of God. Nobody is more superior to the other. There is no superior race, though some people think they are, but unfortunately they're not. There's no superior political views. We all have different opinions. We all have a mind. We all have a personality. And we're not clones. We're not the same people. Even in families, people have different beliefs of religion or politics, and you have to accept it. Most people can, but it would appear that some people are starting to get a little bit fractious again and thinking it's funny. A lot of people alive now won't know about the Second World War and won't know about the Holocaust. I had a mother that lived and worked through the Second World War and all her family, so I know a fair bit about it. And I was told as a child, and I've watched many programs about Auschwitz, and unfortunately they didn't have AI then, so it can't not be true. It is true, I'm afraid. And there were lots of people that are alive that wrote books, have come onto the TV, that have spoken even to Prince Charles, or King Charles, I should say, and spoke to him about the Holocaust and how they survived. Many didn't, some did. Some were children, some were young people at the time, some escaped, a lot didn't. They can't all be lying, I'm afraid, and there was no AI, unfortunately. So people that are young and have young parents may find it hard to believe how evil, ugly and dark that period of history is. And we really don't want it coming back again. It serves no purpose whatsoever. And it just shows how mean, nasty and spiteful people can become if you give them enough rope to do it. Unless something is done and somebody stops it or takes it to task, it will just go on and on and on, and there's no end to it. It does make me very sad when people put things online, nasty comments, and then put smiley faces, just being sarcastic and stupid. That's not on. You know, if you haven't got anything good to say, just don't bother. Just don't even look at the site. Don't even comment. Just leave it. You're not helping yourself or other people. Everyone needs to realise how awful the Second World War was. Now, I was born obviously after it. I'm 67 this year, but my sister was born just after the war, and things were still bad after that with rationing and all the rest of it, all the devastation to housing. It wasn't an easy time. Rationing didn't finish till the middle of the 50s, so nobody had an easy time then. The people that are brought up now, youngsters, teenagers, your life is so different. Obviously, there's a lot of pressures on you for exams, to get a job, etc. But some of the gadgets you now have to be able to access things, but unfortunately some of those gadgets take you to horrible sites, spewing out a load of rubbish and hate. Again, does not help anybody. Violence doesn't help anyone. Laughing at someone being mean to them because they're a Jew, a Muslim, a Christian, doesn't help anyone. It just makes you look stupid. And it makes you look like a coward. So please stop. I just pray that the love of God will come into the hearts of these people who have bitter spirits, and the love of God will convict them, and they will become practicing Christians, and they will realise that bitterness, hatred, thinking you're superior and better than somebody gets you absolutely nowhere. Thank you.